we have differences, and understand what those differences are and how we can work together and, give a little here, take a little there. And some of those differences are differences of values. Like there are people in the world who believe things very differently than what we believe. And we could just assume, well, that's because they're wrong and I'm right. And that's what we tend to do especially in politics. We assume that my side is right and the other side is wrong. But that's not a very good ground to create real solutions that people can get on board with. So that's why I, talked about the virtue of curiosity, because, curiosity doesn't mean you have to agree, but it does mean try to understand where the other person is coming from, and especially, like, here's a really good question. If somebody says something that you're like, that's BS, I don't agree with that. Like, in fact, that means you're on the other side and I need to convince you that I'm right and you're wrong. And, that we all know how that usually ends up going. Rather than going down that road, ask, what led you to believe that? What experiences in your life led you to believe that? And you'll learn something about the person. Now, you still may not agree with them at the end of that conversation, but you've gotten closer to them. And you've gotten closer to being able to work with them to get somewhere that you both want to go.
The Socratic method, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I learned this from Monica Guzman, who's a great person to follow if you're interested in building bridges with people you disagree with. And building bridges, again, doesn't mean agreeing, but it means that there's a bridge there that you can still communicate.